This is just a really simple flyer of what I can put together, which is more of an analysis for someone that's looking to buy versus renting, which is the the million-dollar question or the conundrum that most people are facing in the city. So at $1.5 million, which I just used as a sweet spot, whether that's a condo or for a home, if you look up in the top, then it came up. The software I used just came up with a comparable rent, and assuming about a 3% annual rent increase if it's not a rent-controlled building. So you see in year 1 what the rent was, and then all the way up out through year 9, which is what this model will show. And if someone was buying at an average interest rate of say 4.25% with taxes, insurance, what their actual monthly expense would be. If you look in that cash flow difference where the red box is, that's going to be the difference over 9 years of how much more they paid as an owner versus if they had maintained paying rent. So obviously that's, they see that this is, wow, I paid more, but these are what the caveats are to actually owning. And that is where those two nice green boxes with big numbers are right below. The appreciation gain, which is factoring in a historical appreciation, value for San Francisco or rate, what this person would have gained in appreciation, and then also the amortization gain, which is how much they paid down. And then below that amortization gain, you'll see what the tax benefit is. This is the eye popper for a lot of people because they don't consider that or know. It's factoring just based on a general tax rate or an individual tax rate of 32%, which most people kind of fall in given the salaries or the average salary of a joint household here in San Francisco. So when we look at that, and then we look at at the bottom there what the net gain in buying a home is over time, how much they're experiencing in appreciation, how much they paid down, what the tax benefit is, they can really see that this is probably one of the most powerful investments they'll make. And this is a way to conceptualize it. We've got other tools like this that can even be more simple that show just an appreciation record over a certain period of time, and I can cater it or customize it to whatever you're thinking. If you feel like this person really wants a thing in small windows of time, whether it's 3 or 5 years, we can do things just in those windows. If this is a long-term thinker and they're super conservative and they're thinking about their investment over 15, 20, 30 years, we can cater the table that way. So the tools that way are endless, but the point of all this is I want to be able to create things and tools like this that either you can share, that we can all share as a group with these clients to provide them more peace of mind, information, and comfort, as opposed to them just being caught up in, well, I've got to buy this thing, and what is it really going to do for me? It's daunting. I'm sinking my life savings into it. It's going to cost me a lot. What if I lose my job? What if things happen? This is a real sound investment, and probably the greatest one that they'll make in their lives. And I want to provide you with stuff that's going to back that up.
Yeah, that's awesome. So it sounds like you take a really personal, customized, holistic approach.
Yes,
to
absolutely.
borrowers.
Yep. Not just spitting out numbers and saying this is what your payment is. Do you want to buy it or not? We like to advise. I'm not in this transactionally. In 18 years having done it, I want to actually add. I feel like I bring something to the table in terms of experience. So I want to advise people on what this is going to do for them in the long run and the short run. And tools like this kind of help put that, put that into light.
This is really rare this day and age that your lender is willing to meet with your buyer face to face.
It's great that you take the time, because I know we all are kind of limited with time.
You guys do it, so I feel it's just as important that we do it. I mean, you're with the client a lot, obviously, and creating that relationship and that bond. And I feel we need to do the same.